Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to my anime review. Today we look at Youkai Apartment episode 15. So, very interesting episode. As you guys know, by the way, all my knowledge now of what I read in the manga is completely gone. This is all new to me because this is the point I already basically had not read a single thing, so I have no idea who these characters are. I have no idea what's going into. I'm just as blind as you guys going into, which is kind of cool. I'm actually kind of happy about that because, I mean, seeing all this stuff again in animation form was awesome, but I always kind of like having a little bit of new content to enjoy, and it's cool to see this. So, what's very interesting is we have a lot happening this episode, where it's the start of the second semester for Inaba, and, you know, the school is already abuzz with, we have not one but two new teachers to replace the loss of the other guy who now is apparently in probably, as they say, ill, but he's probably in a mental hospital, knowing him. We have one that's a female student, and female teacher, and we also have a male student who reminds us of another character from the apartment, which is the one guy with the red hair, who's always kind of very interesting, and just like him, I think his name's Chiaki, by the way, the teacher. Which the only reason I remember that is because Chiaki's like one of the easiest names for me to remember. I just think of Danganronpa. I think it was V2 technically, because that was the second one. But anyway, actually, not even the V part. It's just the Danganronpa 2. But what was interesting was we see the teachers already, and they seem like a very intriguing bunch. We have the prim and proper female teacher who apparently is already loved by everyone. She holds herself in this very nice way of being, but there's something very odd about her. Like, she almost seems like a spirit more than an actual person. Like, there's something very off by her. I don't know what it is. I know we're gonna probably see it eventually, but there's something weird about her. And then we have the male teacher who is very hands-on, we'll say, as a teacher. I mean, like, he was touching Inaba, he was like feeling his arm, checking his strength, checking his ears and stuff. That was weird. That was very, very odd. But, you know, already we also see more tension when we have a new student body who joins, and she apparently is someone who's very, let's just say, kind of a tightwad, probably the best way to put it. You know, they're like all the kids are happy about seeing anime. There's an anime movie they all decided to go to as a club, and lo and behold, she's like, "Oh, aren't you, like, you're all high school students, or your second year? Why do you care about anime still?" Like, okay, I mean, there are adults that like anime, but alright. But she was flipping out on them, acting really just very immature, despite how she was trying to act like she was so proper. And, you know, what's funny is the one ghost of the apartment, the one that's got the huge chest, we'll say that way, and who's also probably a lot older than she lets off, said it right off the bat. As she goes, there's something very odd about her, because she's talking about how she reads all this Russian basically literature, and then she goes, come on, at that age she should not be reading that. It's that stuff that's apparently for elderly people and people that are way more mature than she is. And she's getting into these stories, which is very odd. So she thinks that that's a phony concept. And we see near the end too, where she just runs off, and it's like, what's wrong with you? Like, Jesus. But yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be an interesting part. I think this arc's gonna be pretty cool. And, you know, even though the manga I think is already up to this point, I'm not gonna read into it. I want to actually just now watch the anime and see everything from a kind of fresh light and perspective. So hopefully you guys don't mind if I make mistakes here and there. If you have read the manga for this, it's probably gonna happen. But anyways, what are your guys' thoughts about this week's episode? I would love to hear in the comments below, as always. I have Yuuki Holder coming out probably in like 10 minutes, not even probably. I'll try, well, as of this video uploading, so expect around like 3:40 around that. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day, everyone. God bless you all. Bye-bye, everyone.